Welcome to the Passionfruit podcast. I am Isaiah. I am your host, and today I have with me my siblings, Kayla and Josh. All right, today I'm surprised that I'm starting a podcast. It really something for me that always wanted to do. And to have my siblings with me doing it, the first episode is amazing. To be honest, I'm just glad I have them here. How y'all feeling?
We cool, we jiggy.
Jiggy?
Yeah.
What about you,
A
Josh?
little excited.
Excited.
Just ready to get into the topics.
All right, nice, man, nice. So, what this channel is really about is I want to start a conversation, basically, talk about things that people don't usually like to talk about. For instance, we talk about relationships or double standards, stuff like that. But those are gonna happen in future episodes. But for today, we have a little rundown about us, about growing up and stuff like that. And other stuff we will get into, as we go along. So basically, the channel is to help everybody so you learn stuff, even if you're young, because we are young as well. This is to help everybody, no matter age, anything like that. So, because it's not you alone going through certain stuff. Everybody deals with things, and that's what the premise of this channel is about: to communicate, conversate, and elevate, basically. So, and the best time to do it is now. So how about now? All right, let's get into it. So y'all have anything to add, anything like that?
So why passion fruits?
Why
the
passion
name
fruit?
passion fruits?
Oh,
yeah.
Everybody been asking me about that. Been asking me why passion fruit. So it's kind of a story, all right? So a while back I was contemplating, when they were trying to name something, they go through a whole list. I had like a really, really, really long list, and I was just like Xing out names, and I wasn't sure of what to do or what to name the channel or anything like that. So I was getting frustrated with it, to be honest. And basically what I did was I just threw music up in the background, just randomly through my playlist, and one of my favorite songs actually came on, a song called Passionfruit by Drake. Surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
Not surprisingly. But yeah, a song by Drake came on, but that wasn't the only reason, right? The name of the song is Passionfruit by Drake. If you all want to go listen to, you can listen to on any streaming platform you have, or YouTube as well.
Shout out to Drake.
Shout out to Drake, Champagne Papi. But yeah, so yeah, I just put on the music, and for a second I literally forgot everything else and was in the zone on the music itself. And that in itself just made me find peace. I was like, and then when I realized what song was playing, I was like, Passionfruit, and it kind of clicked. When you get a click or something, it just so the idea sparked. And also the funny thing is, I was also drinking passionfruit juice at the same time. So coincidence.
So like
right?
the stars aligned.
Yeah, everything just aligned perfectly there. And the thing is, my favorite juice is passionfruit juice. If you don't know me personally, my favorite juice is passionfruit juice.
I think to know you personally.
And I also named the channel Passionfruit. Drake, the song, one of my favorite songs from Drake, Passionfruit. And also the name Passionfruit. When you say passion, that's something here you have a drive for or something like that, right? That's your passion. That's just one half of it.
And then fruit.
To be fruitful.
Multiply.
Multiply,
Makes
yeah.
sense, right,
Not necessarily what you thinking. I thinking more like finance or learning and stuff like that.
Right.
Financial fruits, knowledge fruits, those sort of stuff. So passion fruit, passionate about this whole thing, doing something I want to do, and fruitful. Let it be fruitful. Everybody, either learn from it or keen financially, whatever the case may be. And that's just the whole premise about it, to be honest. So yeah, let me tell you all about us, right? So we're not actually blood siblings, but how we grew up together. Like we were together since birth, and we grew up to be brothers and sisters. That's just how we were raised by our family, to see each other as siblings. We do not look like siblings, but we consider each other as siblings.
I'm the nice one.
You're the nice one.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, how we grew up, our grandmother used to take care of us when our parents go to work and stuff like that.
Big up Pasima one time.
Shout out to my grandmother and my grandfather as well. He used to, carry us on blanche shirts. That used to be good, right?
Yeah.
This one needs to be vomited all the time.
I thought I had it so rude,
So
right?
rude.
But
Every
it
time
was all
it's
good.
stopping and thing.
That's not funny, but okay.
Yeah, but so yeah, our grandparents grew up. We used to eat from the same spoon, drink from the same cup, all those things, you know, so like siblings for real, for real. And ever so we was like tight, we always had each other back, everything like that. These guys know me like the back of my hand. I know them like the back of my hand. I mean, sometimes we have our indifferences, but it's siblings, you know,
Yeah.
siblings always
What we
bicker.
gonna do?
What we gonna do?
Gotta go through something.
Of course, and you know, we just end up hugging it out, and after that, no problems. And that's basically how it is. But you'll be surprised where we actually grew up. We actually grew up in an environment where things were very, you know, unsettling. Things that children shouldn't be around. We grew up around it. But our parents, our family, make sure that we are always straight, no matter what. They always protected us, even though grew up in a so-called, you know, violent neighborhood or something like that. How growing up there affected you or anything like that? Well, I let me start then. To be honest, growing up there, it used to be a little, you know, you're hearing a lot of drugs and you're hearing about people selling drugs, you're hearing cursing, you're hearing a lot of argument. And also you hear gunshots very often. It become like, you know, a normal thing. And to me, I think I became in a sense not immune, but like, you know, accustomed to it, like hearing it, and it never bothered me or anything like that, you know. So and I think in a sense that's a bad thing. I think a lot of children are going through that and saying if it's a normal thing, we hearing it every day, you know, it's nothing. It really, and it really is something. It is a problem. Children should not be around those sort of, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, how it affected your growing up in that space like that?
We need to establish first where there is.
No, we don't. We're not going on. Let's
Okay.
leave the name out of it.
Alright. Well, personally, growing up there, it wasn't too bad. Because we had stuff to keep us away from
That
doing
kind of like
wrong.
that. Right. Yo,
So
what's
we
that?
used to go outside, we used to play football on the corridor. And eventually, when we got older, we went downstairs. We started going downstairs and playing football with other people. But growing up there wasn't a challenge in any way. It wasn't anything to say, you know, it was bad. It had a bad influence over us or anything. Because again, our parents kept us on the straight and narrow. We grew up getting real licks. We used to get one or two cuss and thing in between.
Normal thing.
But
Caribbean parents.
that's how it's supposed to be.
Caribbean parents.
Pick up Auntie Michelle, Auntie Carla, Nini, Candace.
Everybody.
Everybody. One
Aunties,
time.
yeah. Like for example, right? Our aunties were also our mothers as well. Shout out! Right now we're using one of her spaces.
We got Auntie Carls.
Yeah, she allowed us to, you know, record the first episode. Yeah, as my studio isn't fully, you know, already, but I had to get this video out. So you know, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. So yeah, what about you?
Well, I still live in the area, and it still isn't as bad, but we got immune to the gunshots or the selling of drugs, etc. So I mean, it wasn't as bad, but it was still and still has had a negative effect on our lives, feeling that it is a norm to be around gunshots or drugs.
Yeah, that's a tough thing, you know, and a lot of kids are going through that right now, especially in dangerous areas. We're not gonna, you know, specify the names, but it's a really a tough thing because recently, a kid who used to go the same school I went, I found out that he was actually gunned down, and he was probably now 16 or 17 somewhere there. And I remember the kid as a little, you know, a little funny kid. He liked to talk a lot of nonsense, I would say. And hearing about his death by gunshot, kind of, it was a surreal moment hearing it, you know. And that's why I realized that growing up in these neighborhoods and stuff like that is really not good for children in the long run, whether it be physically or mentally or anything along that capacity. But it is what it is sometimes, and us as a us as a society need to further, change that. Yeah, our generation specifically need to change that, do something different, and that's basically where this channel comes in too. This is what this channel is about: creating change, creating conversation to further, the change. That's what we're about. But yeah, to be honest, all those stuff, I think children right now are going through a serious mental, mental crisis. Not just children, a lot of adults as well, seeing that, we're going through a pandemic right now and stuff like that. It really affecting us mentally. Some of us may work out home, so it's not really affecting us physically, but mentally, we are social beings. Humans are social beings, and not being able to socialize with friends or family, whatever the case is, it will take a toll on you. To be honest, it took a toll on me as well. It took a toll on me as well, but I was able to, get myself back in a gear and try to fix myself. And now I want to help not fix, but help give the guidance to anybody else who needs it, how to deal with, mental issues and stuff. If you're not dealing with it personally, but maybe somebody who going through the emotions, maybe this could help them and stuff like that. Because mental health, to be honest, mental health is not taken seriously in Trinidad. We will say, we will see something on Facebook or on Instagram, and you'll just see it and laugh it off as a joke, but really and truly it isn't. Like, for example, I saw a video of a guy, I think it was in Tobacco or something, right? And they were going to bury a woman, and he literally married the woman, literally put rings on things, saying yes, I do, baby, or whatever the case is. And the people around him were encouraging him and laughing, and then on the comments they were saying Trinidad is not a real place, or why he waited to marry the woman when she died, stuff like that. I am not seeing that as a joke. I see that as a problem. If somebody could actually, put itself in a position where they could say marrying a dead woman is something somebody with a straight mind will do. That is not something somebody with a straight mind will do. That's somebody who feeling hurt as she died, whatever it is, who feeling the pain, and that is a mental, that is a seriously mental thing. And we as people, as Trinidadians, need to stop joke about these things and help these people, deal with it, because your mental health, if not more important than your physical health, is equally as important. Or it probably, I believe, to be honest, it's probably more important than your physical health, because you could have a poor physical health, but you have a very good mental mind. But if your mental mind is, destroyed, or you're not in the right mind, your physical health will start to follow right after. Because everything is with the mind. Not so they will say everything starts with the mind.
Yeah, you
Mind,
need
body,
a,
and soul.
Mind, body, and soul.
you need
Yeah.
a strong mental health to have a strong physical health.
Body, yeah. And yeah, but also you see a lot of the people who have physical health and stuff, when their mind started go, they just started deteriorate, and
yeah.
things that start happen. Some of them are still into drugs and stuff like that, and it really is it is a problem. It's very problematic, but we take it as a joke, or we see it as a whatever thing. Like, you always see some of the homeless people, see them acting kind of deranged and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the places, those so-called health facilities and stuff, wouldn't even take those people in to help them or anything like that. They don't do that. And that's where us as a society need to change that. Maybe if we help them get back, their mental health, maybe they could probably start a life for themselves or better themselves or something like that. That's where I will actually leave a link to the places where you can go and visit if you feeling like you have mental problems, or if you know anybody who going through it and they want to get a diagnosis and stuff like that. The our government has a list of all the places where available for you to go and get your checks and all those stuff like that. I will leave a link to that in the description, so guys, look out for that as well. If you do need it, or if you do know somebody who needs it, you could forward this to them. Maybe they learn from it, whatever the case may be. All right, so yeah, us as a country, we need to have a a open dialogue about mental health and take it seriously this time,
Yeah.
and not joke about, seeing these stuff on the internet and laughing about it and playing
Yeah.
it off as a joke, or whatever the case is. They also have, some of the characters they have on Instagram are kind of autistic, I would say, in a way. I wouldn't call the names, but you know who I'm referring to, right? I think they they cope with it by being comedic or funny, whatever the cases. I
Yeah.
understand that, but I believe Trinidadians are not laughing with them; they are laughing at them, and
Yeah.
which could be, a problem as well. We shouldn't be taking what they're going through as a joke, but whatever joke they crack out is, maybe we can laugh along with them and stuff like that, not at them. And I think that also is a mental thing, thinking that a sickness is funny over the cases. That is a mental problem as well. That shouldn't be, something that we should be practicing or
Yeah.
doing anything like that. So, anything you want to add about mental health and stuff like
If
that?
you're going through something, I would advise you to partake in something that will make you feel happy.
Like a habit or something,
habit,
like,
or
a good habit,
a
or
hobby.
a hobby.
Hobby,
Better,
yeah.
better with hobby. Yeah.
And there's always people to talk to. We could interact with each other. We could laugh about one or two things that they might be going through, but under all seriousness, we know that it have actual people that going through stuff.
Yeah, these
It might
emotions,
be
yeah.
relatable 100%, but there are other people that been through certain things that could help guide you along
And help you
how
figure
to
out
do it
and
and
help
what
you.
to do. And
Help you to, what's the next step you need to take to help better yourself and stuff like that. What about you? Anything you want to add about mental health?
As I said earlier, mental health is a serious thing. As Joshi said, people should talk. Communication is a very big part in life, and you should talk about how you feel and how things make you feel. And if you are down, if you can't talk to anybody, write it in a book, say a prayer, something, or find somebody that you can easily talk to and express how you feel to them.
don't let your emotions build inside of you.
Yeah, that's what I think is actually crack. Because when it build up, it pile up, and you can't, do anything about it, or you feel like you can't do anything about it at that moment. I think that's where your mind does snap, and some things just happen to you, and it really is a scary thing. It really is. So that's something. I don't know if this message could reach the Prime Minister or anybody in the health sector, whatever. But please take mental health serious. Please make sure that people are okay, because a lot of people are not okay in this, especially in these times. This COVID pandemic is
People losing their
literally
jobs.
people out of jobs, financially unstable right now. Can't pay their rent, can't do what they need to do as normally, because it's what, a year and a half now we kind of basically on a lockdown. So it really is tough for a lot of people out there.
People's financial stability are being tested, and the statistics have shown that the economic downturn due to the pandemic and the loss that the country is in at this point in time isn't good. People have less flexible income to spend on whatever they might like, so they only buy necessary things.
Necessities.
Yeah, necessities, right. That's how really, and not being able to live is, it will also affect your mentality.
Yes.
Right now people are living on an needs only, and that's a really hard thing to do. Humans need some sort of livelihood, a lifestyle basically, something to get them out of the everyday feelings, everyday stuff. And now it's either you go to work and come back home and that's it, and you go again, or either you stay home and work whole day, so you're inside the house whole day, whole week, whole day, every day, and it really is affecting you mentally. Maybe you're not experiencing it, but somebody else, your co-worker may be experiencing it, because they're not accustomed to inside whole time, or going to work and just coming back home and then repeat. It's really a tough thing. And a lot of people who not working, like the people who have clothing stores and all those things, retails,
Yeah, retail outlets.
Yeah, retail outlets, yeah. They are going through it a lot because we don't even have an expected date for them to start back working. And that's really a scary thing. Even the owners and all probably, going through the motions right now. I think everybody's dealing with some mental, drawback from this whole pandemic, this whole lockdown, COVID as well. It really is something we need to be aware of, that not everybody AC is okay. I am sure majority of the country isn't okay right now.
Yeah.
Even the Prime Minister himself does not look okay because he's under a lot of stress right now. I could see that. So, but he's the Prime Minister, he could get the help he needs, not us regular Joes. We need to, find it as best as we can. We need to look and do our own research and stuff like that. Go places, go to the health centers and stuff like that. Find out about how to get diagnosed or what you need and stuff like that. Check yourself. Really check yourself. It don't just necessarily have to be because of the COVID and the pandemic. You could be dealing with depression because maybe you lost somebody, or maybe your finances are really not good, or you just ended a relationship or something. Even that could cause mental distress, and all those stuff. You really need to check, talk to somebody. That's the important thing. Talk to somebody.
Yes, communicate.
They don't need to give you advice or anything. You could just tell them to,
just listen.
Just listen, yeah. Because, or even so, sometimes you don't even have to talk. If you ask your friend, is he okay? And he says no, and you ask him, do you want to talk about it? And he says no as well.
Just be there.
Yeah, just be there. That's important as well. Just be there for them. You could just sit down and they will actually appreciate that. There's a lot you could do to help people, and we need to also do that. Help people. If you know that you're okay, but you see someone who is not okay, help them. I suggest you should do that. I actually start something where I help at least one person a day. Try to help somebody once a day. But a funny story is actually a couple days ago in the Chinese restaurant, a guy who was, I don't know if he was homeless or not, but he looked a little raggedy, right? And he asked me, sir, can you buy me something to drink? Can you buy me something to drink? So I was like, where once? And he was like, well, you can buy my juice, I say, if hot outside right now, I will buy you a water. I'll buy you a water because water is better for you dealing with this heat and stuff like that. Yeah, so all I drinking whole day, I say, you should drink the water. I say, it's healthier. One, you're staying hydrated. Water, nothing beats water. Nothing is better than water. Need to hydrate and make sure,
drink water and mind your business.
Drink a lot of this. Drink a lot of water.
Mind your business.
And well, okay, yeah. That's another advice. Right, and the guy, actually, as I end up buying the water for him, and he went and tell him, no, I have an extra $1. Put it towards the juice. I watch him, I was like, you should have just taken the water, but anyway, to each his own. I try to do something nice, It's nothing really actually, but if you could do something nice once a day for somebody, it don't have to be anything too big. Give somebody, if you're on the street or somebody walking and they have, a juice or something, and you see somebody, get them the juice or something, or, being polite, opening the door for somebody that is, helping somebody. Just one act of kindness a day. You could do that. That could actually help change somebody whole day. Somebody could be having a terrible day, and you just come and do something nice for them or something like that.
Yeah.
And that will just switch up the whole thing. And they might do something nice for somebody, and so on and so on. It might cause a whole chain reaction, And that's something I want to do myself, do something nice today. I only recently started it, but something I want to, go along. Hoping I catch on.
Yeah.
So if it's a challenge on to create, do one nice thing. Don't record it because recording is kind of for attention, but do one thing nice a day, and maybe you can tell us about it in the comments or something like that. Just one nice act, and tell us about it. Tell us what you did or something like that,
Or even you could tell us about any experiences that made you smile throughout the day or anything like that. So who knows, it could make somebody else smile or somebody else laugh. It's all about the chain reaction, or what we like to say, the butterfly effect, or anything
Correct.
like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you do good, and
Good will
good
follow.
will follow.
Yeah.
Correct about that. You are correct about that. So now we now getting over the heavy topics here. You know, I had to tackle these first. So let's just get to the light conversation. Talk about stuff like that. Actually, when we were younger, me and Josh actually created a soca song. I ain't gonna sing about it right now because we copyrighted. We're going nobody tip this song because we know it's a hit, right?
It's a hit.
It's a hit. Of course, and that we manager right there, Of course, that's a hit. That the manager right there, Big manager. And what? And everybody used to tell us, why we sing it? Why we make a song? I mean, we didn't write the rest of the song, we only had the chorus.
Yeah,
right?
we had like 6-7 lines max. But we know for sure is Road March, is Soca Monarch Finals, is every competition during Carnival at winning.
Yeah, we killing everything.
For
sure. I thought I used to be practicing, used to record it on his DS, right? I used to record it and like just sing about it. And we just singing and we going yeah, our aunt is laughing at us right now because she knows the memory and stuff like that. But yeah, Carnival time, maybe we should actually make it, I don't know what we will sing the rest of it, but
we could make it possible.
Yeah, we could make it possible. I mean, we give voice a run for your money. Nah. I'm taking it too far.
You're taking it a little too far.
Reel it in. But you don't think we can beat boys? I think we can beat boys if we push ourselves that good, Nah, I don't think we can beat boys. Nah. That man is very good. His music is really good.
I mean,
a musical genius.
The right mental strength to go. If we go towards it, thinking we going on.
You got voice anyways.
Yeah, we could do it. Once our manager has confidence in us, he could do it.
I do. Confidence. Confidence is everything.
And pull the strings and align everything properly.
Yeah.
Could be big superstars. Hey. Who knows? But yeah, also another thing I will be talking about in my next episode is something along those lines about doing what you want to do and doing what you feel like your goal is and what you want to achieve. That's coming in the next episode. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, comment, share, everything,
subscribe. Everything.
Hit that notification bell.
Everything.
Yeah. Anything. I also have a link to you where you can also follow the other socials for this account. I haven't created a TikTok yet, but soon come. I think I already have somebody who could probably run it. That's a little joke. Or camera girl,
Hello.
She could maybe, she likes TikTok a lot.
So she can show us some moves.
Show us how to operate one.
Literally all the dances.
Yes, we know you know all the dances.
Yeah. But yeah, eventually all those things, comment a line. Also, we'll have like other stuff on the channels, like, when outside is open again, we can, like outside interviews, like a quick question, stuff like that, walk up to random people and ask them quick questions. Not
exactly.
No. I'm not going to try to make anybody look bad if they know. Yeah, I'm not going to try to make anybody look bad if they don't know about education and stuff like that, that kind of. I don't want nobody go home feeling, some type of way, yeah. But no, it would be like asking them about, I like some about relationship, about what they believe about a relationship should be or stuff.
Right,
some along those lines,
Simple questions.
Yeah, like almost like a survey, basically, and record it. Yes, you will have a lot of characters on it because, characters keep things interesting. But that's the premise. This channel is going to grow more. Maybe in the future we'll have like music and stuff about music and stuff like that. Music of the week or artist of the week, stuff like that, This is a whole platform. That's why it's named Passionfruit Entertainment. It's a whole platform. It's just basically more than one. We'll have about fashion, have about technology, maybe if you want to know anything you want to learn about, anything you want to see, this is where you should come. This is where you should tell your friends, come on,
Don't forget to like,
come.
comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel Passionfruit Entertainment.
You know,
Go follow the Instagram too.
follow the Twitter as well, and
Twitter, Instagram, Finsta, whatever it might be. Follow it.
and a TikTok coming soon, hopefully. Hopefully.
Leave
I
what you guys want to talk about as well.
Any
Any
comments,
comments,
yeah,
yeah.
any topic you think, I will do my research or whatever the case is, and maybe I'll have them back as well, but I will also have other guests on the show as well, you know. These are my siblings, I must have them, you know. Maybe people who know me at the back of my hand, you know, so
As a must.
it's a must. So yeah, let's have you seen how Kanye West is, you know? I saw that with him having the mask on. I thought that was
It's not a must, it's a stockings.
I stuck. I saw Kanye West put that over his head, and I was kind of confused of what direction he was going in. Kanye West, to me, Kanye West was a genius, but also a crazy person, you know.
What I think about him is
Yeah.
that he always finds a ways to stay relevant.
That's
Always.
always. He always doing something. You know, right now, recording his album, Kanye is living in a stadium, the Mercedes Stadium, sleeping in a bedroom, and it's rumored that he's paying $1 million a night to stay there. That's crazy, right?
I want that kind of crew. Big up Kanye.
Yeah, big up
Big up
Kanye West
Kanye
for real.
for
Yeah.
real.
Big up him for real, man.
Especially with all his fashion statements and
Yeah.
the kind of thing
Yeah.
he make.
Just now I
Very
see you wearing
unique
a
guy.
stockings on your head.
Nah, I would not be doing that. If anybody know me personally, yes, I am a fashion guy, but I would not be wearing stockings over my face. I like to breathe, you know, properly. I mean,
can
it's
breathe in
thin,
our
yeah. I
stockings.
know it's thinner, but I mean, I like to not feel choked. If you understand what I'm saying, yeah.
Make a ladder in and say it could breathe through the nostrils, right? Then.
Yeah. It's better you wear the ski mask.
We ain't rubbing no banks.
Yeah, we don't have no banks. We ain't
Gang,
doing none of that. That's something totally different, you know. What about have you all seen the new what is called this movie? New what's her name again?
Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah. You all saw that movie?
Yes, she's
I
very
have not
bad.
seen it yet.
Scene, yes.
Yeah,
From what I hear, people say they expected way more. But I never watched the movie. I don't wanna nobody sell it out for me either. You know, who knows, tonight I might sit down and watch it or something.
I think it's actually a good thing, you know, more movies about women and you know taking over the
agree.
role, being the main character in the
I
story.
agree.
You know, that's a
We
really
are
good
boss.
thing now.
We are bosses out there, period.
Yeah.
Run it.
Yeah, it's something nice to see something. You know, that's what you call progression in life. You know, things are starting to move up, and now we just have to start to see each other eye to eye and
As
agree.
equals.
Yeah,
We
agree
are all
on stuff.
equals.
Although we have double standards, you know,
do.
that need to be addressed both on men's side and women's side. That need to be addressed. That's a topic for another episode because that's a long rap sheet. But yeah, I am just happy that now we are able to progress as humans, you know, see each other on a equal level, on equal footing. But we still have ways to go. We still have a long way to go. Conversations like this is where it begins. Dialogues. That's where this channel comes in, guys. So yeah, again, like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, do everything under the umbrella. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're updated. You know, keep up with this podcast, man. Passionfruit podcast. I think this is the start of something excellent, something great. You know, well, it is something new, but I mean something that could elevate into something even bigger. You know,
Yeah.
and maybe you know,
Could go anywhere with this.
yeah, maybe you know.
Anyway.
And hopefully in the future it becomes big enough where it could be, you know, a whole company as itself, you know, and we could actually build a whole empire around it and stuff like that, you know. And these guys says who I want to build the empire with, you know. She gonna be the accountants and there's the man who gonna handle the big work and thing, you know, the boss and thing. I'm just the idea guy here for people, just letting y'all know. These guys, these two here, when
It's
they
the backbone, we see everything inside
Yeah.
this.
yeah, this I am just this up here, that's all I am, to be honest. And the talk, I like to talk too much sometimes.
Too much.
But ideas, you know, that's what I like to do. I like to give ideas. And when I give an idea, I asked my siblings, hey, well, on board. And that's how this come here, you know? That's not 1 second. Yeah, maybe that could be done, you know? All that too, yeah, eventually all these things will, you know, in the future. You could put it on different platforms. Maybe we could have it on Apple, you know, one day, hopefully.
One day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Apple.
Yeah, those streaming platforms, you know, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, you know, anything, you know.
No, we might even make our Twitch.
Twitch, yeah, that's a good idea. We could make a Twitch. I know, like live videos and stuff. You know, people could comment what they want to talk about, and we adjust it to it. But or we could have, you know, like somebody on and they ask them questions and stuff like that, you know. And hopefully, yeah, you saw that, right, guys? That's the lady. That's the lady right there.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have to shout out as well. Say in the comments, thank you,
Auntie Carl's.
Auntie Carl's. Yeah, thank you, Auntie Carl's.
Yeah, just say, or you can just say big up
Auntie Carl's. Yeah, big up Auntie Carl's. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, any idea we come up with, a woman that is supported, you know, I'm telling you, she does say, all right, here what we're going to do, and think and she
Real G.
real G, you know, she does direct way and stuff like that, you know. Any idea we put? What do you think set up the this little thing here for us?
Background.
Yeah,
Oh,
this background that's nice, you know. Put the pillows, and they can see the fluffy pillows. You think do that? It's her. So when I just shoot the idea, she was like, for sure, no problem, and she started, you know.
Big up Carl's.
That's something I appreciate. Also, I have to thank my father, because without him, I wouldn't actually have my equipment and stuff like that. He invested in me a lot. And he, you know, he gave me the forward. He's always say, all right, you could do X, Y, and Z, you could do this, you could do that. You know, he always gave me the forward, and he was probably the first person I pitched the idea to, and he was like, all right, let's do this. And he was like, cool. Maybe one day I'll see him, you know, I will have an episode with him, maybe one day.
Big up the owner Angus too, right? If you know, you know. That we believe
If
it.
you know, you know, yeah.
If you know, you know.
Big up the camera girl Jen.
You know,
One time, she
yeah.
waving even though you can't
Can't
see
see.
her. She
You want to
waving.
come and show yourself quick? Come and show yourself quickly, you know? Yes, you know? I mean, well, okay, good enough. Yeah. Also, I want to pick up my mom as well. She was the one who actually, you know, make me want to actually have conversation, because that's the person I go to when I want to talk about something. I go towards my mom, and, you know, she may not give me every single advice that I want, or I hear everything I want to hear. And that's a good thing too, because sometimes hearing something, yeah, sometimes hearing things that you don't want to hear is actually good for you. But yeah, she actually gave me I wouldn't say she gave me the idea itself, but she gave me the
The motivation.
Of what I want to do itself, what I want to do with it itself, you know. That's what she gave me, and that in itself is something good, you know. When you have supportive parents, if I ever become a dad, I am going to go hard for my son. Anything he wants to do, you know, anything he or she, sorry, or they, as you know, trying to be progressive with the genders, you know. So I won't assume my child's gender, but I'll be like, whatever you want to do, I back in you. I will give it forward, whatever you need, whatever you may desire. If you want to do this, you want to do that. All right, let's go.
Yeah, support is all that children would need.
Yeah, support your kids. So if you have a kid on the way, or whatever the case, or you do have children already, so when they have an idea, get them forward, let them, because sometimes those ideas are turning into big grand stuff. You know, you must allow your child to.
Yeah, just like our father suddenly said to his son publish his first book, and he pushed him, so he published today. Yeah,
wow, you see? What's the name of the book?
I'm not sure what's the name of the book, but we'll put it somewhere in the
okay
video.
We will leave any link in the bio, so you can go check out that book as well. But yeah, you see once you're a forward person as a parent, or as your siblings, you be forward with them and push them. If they have an idea, all right, let's pursue it. What you need, what you this or that, because really and truly, you don't know if it would actually be very good, because a lot of these things actually turn out to be great stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And like I keep saying, don't wait to do something, do it now, you know. And that is another topic for another episode as well. doing what you want to do, being passionate about it. Whether you want to pursue a degree or you want to start your own business or even start your own podcast. I mean, it really was something for me. This was a stepping stone for me, you know, to this first video. It really was. And I'm grateful that I was able to do it, especially with my siblings, you know. Big up all again, you know. Big up y'all. So basically, yeah, we're gonna do a lot more in the future. Stay tuned.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
stream.
Y'all recognize the hat right? Y'all seen it. But yeah. So thank you guys for, you know, being in this episode with me. I really appreciate having my siblings, and I really appreciate the camera kill. I'm giving my credits and my flowers as everybody is here. I mean, my dad's not here, but I'm giving everybody their credits, their flowers, you know,
Thank you.
their appreciation, you know. And you should do that as well. Like give the flowers while they're still here. Give flowers, yeah. Tell people you appreciate them and what they do for you and stuff like that. Make sure they're aware of it, so, you know, they never see you as being ungrateful or anything like that. You know?
Ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft.
Yeah, that's a old people saying though. But yeah, so look out for more videos in the near future, and I hope that the channel is able to grow and motivate you.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for that
Start
comment. Yeah.
And reaching people that, you know, all around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know who could see this video and what they could get from it.
Yeah, you never know. So share,
And
guys. Share.
As the purpose behind, one of the purpose behind doing this.
Yeah.
You know, to motivate you guys, to show you all that, you know, and anything is possible. The sky is the limit.
Yeah.
Even actually beyond that now, because you know, people are going to space now.
The
And
galaxy, the
then the universe.
beyond.
Never stop. Keep going. And do it now.
Start while they have.
Just do it like Nike.
Nah. But yeah, basically, but my terminology, or I want to coin this term. How about now? You know, you want to get that car? How about now? You want to get that apartment? How about now? You want to do something, anything you want to do. Don't wait. Think of it. If I do it now, so what about now? How about now? Do it now. No.
Yeah.
So after you watch this video, go and do research on whatever you want to do. Go and do research on it right now. Start making your notes. Start doing everything. Go and do it. Don't wait. Should not wait. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm about to end this. I really appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully I have my actual studio set up for the next episode, but I'm working on it right now, and it will be a little vibe, you know. You'll see some nice stuff in the background and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, all right, guys. So take care. I will leave a link to their Instagrams as well in the description. Y'all would go follow them, you know, stuff like that, you know. And talk. You could actually, even if you want, you can message them and talk about whatever they talk about. Message me and all. You can talk about whatever we said in this conversation. You could ask them any questions they want, and they will answer you, because they're, you know, they don't bite basically.
We don't bite, guys.
Yeah.
We don't.
We're open to suggestions on any future topics as
yeah,
well.
anything.
So you could message us on that as well.
Yeah, but actually, if they want to message about topics, message the Passionfruit Entertainment as PASSIONFRUIT.ENT on Instagram. You can do that. Message us there, or leave a comment under this YouTube video, and we will, you know, put it into our lineup and do research and stuff like that, and further the conversation.
Yep.
So yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Passionfruit Podcast episode 1. Do enjoy the rest of your. I don't know if you're seeing this in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, but do enjoy.
Enjoy it wherever you
are, whatever time it is, you know, and be safe. Remember to sanitize and stuff like that.
Wear mask and social distance.
Yeah. Also, yeah. All right, guys. So, all right. Peace out. We're out.